Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Houston Rocket video. I kind of just want to talk a little bit about Kevin Porter Jr. Yesterday was media day, today was the first day of training camps, and I mentioned this briefly in my Rockets video yesterday, but KPJ, he was just so gracious to everybody in the Houston Rockets organization, all the fans, the city, like everything Houston. He was all for it, and he was just so gracious. And he said, they changed his life. Like, I don't know what was about to happen to Kevin Porter Jr. I don't think he was going to be out of the league, but things definitely weren't looking great. And the Rockets, it all just worked out. It all worked out. And this is a guy, he is one of the main players that the Houston Rockets are looking to build around. John Wall, they're about to trade John Wall to open up, basically give the keys to Kevin Porter Jr., and I think it's just going to be a phenomenal season. So if you guys enjoy this video, you like NBA content, you like Houston Rockets content, I post both of them every single day. I also have like my Twitter down below. I have a lifestyle video where I'm trying to just kind of like teach a lot of different things from my life, and the channel link is down below in the bio. I've got a Discord, I've got all that stuff down below. So I really appreciate all your guys' support. It truly means the world. This is going to be a very fun season. I was actually watching, first off, I got these clips from my boy JDC Rockets. He's also another Rockets YouTuber. He posts some really good content, and I'm sure he'll be active the whole Rockets season. So take a look at that. Take a look at his channel. Kevin Porter Jr., I was watching a video from Hoops Intellect today. He basically just kind of like breaks down players, and it was hyping me up. It was hyping me up because I think what a lot of people don't realize with Kevin Porter Jr. is, yeah, he's like really talented, but he's smart. Like, Kevin is really, really smart. And I'll have to post more KPJ highlights because there are just so many different instances where it's his footwork, it's his dribbling, it's incorporating footwork with his dribbling to, pick angles. He is so multifaceted, and something that Hoops Intellect brought up that I had never, it just never came to my attention is KPJ ambidextrous. If anyone knows the answer to that question, go ahead and drop it down below, because he finishes with such ease with his right hand. It's not like 50% of the time, but it's just a high percentage, and it's highly efficient. His right hand is just so efficient. And so not only does he possess good dribbling, he's a phenomenal passer. And he mentions this all the time, he thinks the best part of his game is his ISO ball, and it's true. Like, he can really shake up a defender, and it all comes down to footwork, and it all comes down to dribbling, and you combine both of those, finding the right angles. Is he going to step back to the right? Is he going to drive with his left, finish with his right? Is he going to go for a power dunk? Like, what is he going to do? It's so refreshing because there are clips of like being guarded by Jrue Holiday where he's in a corner. He'll just switch his pivot foot so his shoulder is giving him more breathing room, and he'll just pop a three right in Jrue Holiday's face. Same game when he dropped 50 points, 11 assists. KPJ's main tendency is to kind of like do a little dribble move and then step back to the right for a three-pointer. There was one play where Jrue Holiday picked that up because, he's watching film. He knows KPJ's tendency. Kevin sees that, switches, and then finishes with a drive. And so Kevin, not only just like offensively, like his own offensive scoring potential is it's off the charts, but averaged 6.3 assists per game last year. I imagine it will be 7 or 8 this next season. He's a really good passer, and this is something that like nobody knew about him. Like, nobody was really like, oh, Kevin, like, yeah, he's a future point guard. Like, 1 year ago, Kevin Porter Jr. was a shooting guard, and there was no debate that he was like ever going to be a point guard. It was just he played a completely different role in Cleveland than he did in Houston. And I can't wait to give the keys to Kevin Porter Jr. because it's not even just like the way he played last year, the amount of work he put in this offseason that was documented, and then just like a good media day. It's so exciting. And so I just really wanted to make this video to just kind of like share off my excitement, because I think a lot of you guys I imagine, are excited too. Even non-Rocket fans are excited to see Kevin Porter Jr. play. So here's what I want from you guys. Drop Kevin Porter Jr.'s your Kevin Porter Jr. score prediction, or not score prediction, his average prediction down below. Personally, I'm not quite sure yet. My initial thoughts before this season, and I'll get a whole Rocket like preview and prediction video out right before the season starts. But right away, my guess is I'm gonna go 19 points per game, maybe 20. I'm going to give him 4 rebounds, and I'm going to go 7.7 assists. And I guarantee you he's a most improved player candidate. So go ahead, drop your prediction down below. Hit the like button, hit the sub button. Peace.